Simple challenges keep many Americans with mobility problems homebound. In a News Channel 18 special report, Balancing Access, one woman who went from being abled to disabled shares her mission to make the world a more accessible place, beginning with West Lafayette. Jan Myers is out and about in what she calls her blue buggy, no matter what the weather. She developed inclusion body myositis, known as IBM. It's a degenerative disease that weakens her muscles, much like Lou Gehrig's disease.
I personally have gone through losing the ability to walk.
She's struggled to get around for the past 20 years.
There are so many things that we're being excluded from.
Walk with Jan, and she'll show you the trouble spots. And bumps in the road. Crosswalk buttons, too small for her to press, slanted sidewalks, and huge hills. She recently filed 2 Americans with Disabilities Act federal complaints against the city of West Lafayette because of mobility issues.
If there's one thing I can do, it is to make the world a little easier for everyone.
The first complaint deals with construction on Lindbergh Road. It blocks a route to the Lilly Nature Center, and there's no simple detour for her to take. She says if access is provided in any way, like a sidewalk or trail, then a reasonable alternative path must be given during construction. The other complaint focuses on trails in West Lafayette not being disabled friendly. Myers says they are almost completely inaccessible to the sight impaired. She too struggles when she uses them because of the steep grades she encounters.
It just amazes me because there is a very complete toolkit for how to implement these things.
Mayor John Dennis admits there's room for improvement.
We're doing everything within our power to make sure that we have equal access in this community for all. We recognize that we're not perfect.
But Dennis counters that overall the city is accessible.
The city of West Lafayette for years has been using the ADA standards and ADA legislation as a model of how we do improvements.
He points out that much of the Americans with Disabilities Act is recommendation and not law. He says the city works to comply with the law because making decisions based on recommendations could be costly if those suggestions change.
Money is no excuse. It is the law, and we will comply with the law.
For Myers, that compliance has come more slowly than she'd like, and Blue Buggy can move. Her disease may change the way she gets around, but it will never stop her from going. Myers says she will continue to be an accessibility advocate for everyone, even as her own body continues to become less mobile.